Third time of asking. Hopefully this will work now. I think we are good to go. Brilliant. Fixed it. Right, so let's try again. Morning all. This is our 9:30 cardio HIIT session. You can do this with or without kit. Ideally with a step. If you haven't got a step, don't worry about that. You can literally do this with just yourselves and the floor. Okay, so it's the same session we did this morning. I'm going to do the harder version because Louise did the harder version last time. But I'll talk you through. There is an easier version and a harder version. Well, so first things to do first this morning. It's November the 11th, so we're just going to hold a minute of silence, if that's all right. Download them off the website, fill them in and send them in to us if you want to make your life easier, safer. Okay, so let's go. First our warm up. So remember all these moves about 30 seconds, and now the temperature's dropped and the wind's picked up. You definitely need to do a good warm up down here this morning. Hopefully I'm facing this way, not the sea, for the pretty of you, just hopefully so it's not distorted by the wind. Okay, so let's go. Warm up first. So just run in on the spot. To make this a progressive warm up, so start easy. Next move you're going to do reverse, no, we're going to do jumpy jacks, aren't we? Jumpy jacks. You should know this inside out, but still get it wrong every time. So nice and easy, jumpy jacks, just bouncing on the balls of the feet. It's a good one this morning. We said cardio HIIT. It really is cardio HIIT. Okay, heel flicks, just halfway up. So like I said with this, you can do this with or without kit. The kit you just need to use for upper body exercises, so you don't have to do press-up dips or hip bridge. You can do presses, band rows. If you're doing this outside, you want to mark a distance, like 12 paces out, 12 paces back. So you can run up and down rather than just doing the running on the spot. Looking at heels up. So now we can do our reverse lunge and reach. Big reach up. Stretch, push the hips through. Big stretch up. Push the hips through. Maybe trying to stretch out through these hip flexors and warm the legs up. Okay, here goes squat and twist. Big squat, twist on both sides. back butts. Step, and reach, and press it up. Step. So look at the hand at the top of the move. Push the hips into the floor and you step. Okay, here you go. Back to running on the spot. Knees up a little bit higher. Jogging that spot. Don't know why, but when we start these sessions, the screen kind of jumps, freezes. I don't know if it's doing that at home as well. But then, it's only at the start. Okay, back to heel flicks. And when we get further in, it tends to work alright. So a little bit higher up this time, a little bit faster than last time. Good, our next move in 10 seconds, we have forward lunge and twist. Here we go, step, twist over that front leg. When you step, try and keep everything in line as best you can. See if any of your flexibility, any injuries you have. Always trying to keep everything aligned where you can. Do this, just step, twist, back to the middle, then come up. Make sure you're going up and down, straight, not twisting. Next one, wide stance, squat, reach over the top, big squat, reach up, stretching out through the sides. Nice wide stance so you wake up your glutes. Big squat, reach, squat. Next move, back into the press-up position. Here we go. So drop the hips, stretch out through the abs. Lift the hips, stretch out through the legs. Press up and repeat. Drop the hips enough so you're stretching the abs, not compressing the back. Once more through, running on the spot. Knees up a little bit higher than last time. So you should get the heart rate up. Should be starting to breathe a bit heavier. Should be warming up. A few more minutes, so when you get stuck into this, you're going to love it. Not a lot. Jumping jacks, let's go presses, 4 to the top, 4 to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 7, 2, 4. 10 more seconds, back into our heel flicks. Here we go, all the way up this time. Keep more tightly. Get a little bit quicker than last time, all the way up. Still looking good. Here goes heel flicks. Lots of people watching. Right, Lizzie. And Justine. Okay, next move, leg swings. There you go, kicking up to the front, twist across through the upper body, another fag butt. Let's kick across. Okay, big circles with the arms, go forwards, and to reach at the top. And backwards, big reach. Stretch out through the chest, alternate the upper arms. And the last thing we're going to do is walkouts. Stretch out through the chest. Here we go, walk out on the hands. Walk back. You can do the press up. Rest there. Okay, so hopefully you're all warmed up, ready to go. Okay, I'm just going to set a timer, then I'll explain what we're doing. Here's my poppy. Just wear a poppy today. Good job I saved this one from last year. Okay, so here we go. This session is called Cardio HIIT. Okay, so lots of mobility, lots of cardiovascular moves with a few strength moves in between. There's two versions. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is work through all of these. We'd work for 2.5 minutes, rest for 30 seconds while I tell you what the next one is. So it's all quite fast and furious. Okay, the idea is to go as fast as you can, work as hard as you can. Maybe make these as hard or as tough as you want them to be. Okay, there's always modifications to make them slightly easier. I'm going to do the harder version this time because Louise did it this morning. And again, I'll show you how to use the kit if you've got any, and if you don't have any, don't worry. I'll show you how to do it without any kit. First one's really simple. You're going to do 12 sprints on the spot, or if you're outdoors, 12 sprints, 12 meters, then do 6 squats. 12 meters, 6 squats, and we're going to do that for 2.5 minutes. So if we're on the spot, like I'm going to show you, 12 paces, and then 6 squats, okay? This one's great. Look, here we go, come on in. Let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6 squats. We do normal squats. If you want to make this harder, do this squat switch. 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, count on the other leg. 2, 6, 8, 10, 12. Again, squat or squat switch. This is just making it a bit more dynamic. Little jump, making it a little bit harder. Harder on the legs, harder on the seat. Count on the other leg. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Squat, twist. Little switch through the hips if you're doing it this way. So you keep the shoulders facing forwards, twist the hips 45 degrees. Again, count on the other leg. You do this because the leg you count on becomes the dominant one. So always try and switch which one you count. Squat, switch. Again, do the switch. Makes you speed up your squats as well. Count on the other leg. 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other leg. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You're ready to go. 4, 5, 6. Other leg. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. burner. So if you're running up and down, run out 12 metres, 12 paces, stop, 6 squats, run back, 12 paces. Here you go, 30 seconds. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And again, let's go. Legs are burning. And again, here we go. 2. Switch. Switch. And rest. Good work. One down. Loads more to do. Okay, next one. Jumping jacks and press-ups. So 12 jumping jacks. Press-ups, I've used the floor or the bench. Make this hard if you have got a step. I want you to do box taps. It's literally just tapping the feet onto the step. Or jumping jacks. Choice is yours. 6, 12 and 6, 12 and 6. So here you go, the easy version or the easier version and no kit version. Let's do this one first. 12 jumping jacks, 9, 10, 11, 12, and press ups. 6 press ups. Okay, harder version, if you have a step, there you go, taps. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then it's press up. And 12 and 6. Everything's 12 and 6. Yeah, it's for the benefit of guys at home. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6 press ups. And if you've got the set or the bench, put it down. See how long we've got left? 45 seconds. 12. And press it. Back to our step. 12 and 6. If you're struggling with the reps, drop the reps. 4, 5 or 6 reps. There we go. 2, 4. So dropping the reps on a static exercise, not the CV exercise. And rest. That needs to stay the same. Okay, so next one, we're going to do alternate squat thrusts. Okay, if you struggle with those, use a bench or the floor. Or if you haven't got a bench, do press-up position jacks on the stuff. Okay, now we do crunches or seated crunches. Okay, let's go. I'll show you the first ones. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Do these seated crunches. Good. If you have a bench, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12. These are seated crunches. Okay, if you don't have a bench, a slightly easier version. 2, 8, So remember, on crunches, it's a much harder version. Seated crunches. It's harder because you're doing those super crunches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Here we go again. And when we do these big moves, let's go back on the steps. So the bigger the move, the better the exercise. Let's go back to the floor. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, there's a double whammy on the abs, this one. As you work in the core, that press up position, then you do squat thrust. 6. Back to press up position, jacks. I'm just mixing them up. So you can see all the different variations. 6. And again. Back on the step, 15 seconds. And rest. Brilliant work. 3 down. Just a few more to go. Okay. So we're back on our sprints, so we're back to leg exercises, so sprints or sprinting on the spot, and lunges. And if you want to make it harder, do jump lunges, or if you just mix it up, I'll do lots and lots of different variations. Okay, so this first one's 12 sprints, either out the back or out, and then lunges. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 6 lunges. So I'm going to do reverse lunge on the right leg, bring the knee up. 1, 2, 3, 6, and again, sprint, other leg, count on the other leg, so you're not overworking one side. The leg you count on, if you count in twos, which is easier, just become more dominant. So keep changing it. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, it's good quick reps. Sprints. 2, 6, 8, 10, 12. This time do static lunges. Go down and up. And again, here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This time. That way. That way. 2, 3. And again. 2, 6, 8, 10. So I'm going to go to reverse. 1 minute to go. And again, sprints. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alternating, leg drive. Lunge, lift, the leg, lunge, lift, lunge, lift. 2 more. 30 seconds to go. You can do some more of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, back to normal lunges. Yeah, keep doing too many of those. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's do some jumps. Haven't done any yet. Just what you needed at the end of that. Legs on fire. Okay, so here we go. Next one. Jumping jacks if you're at home. Jumping jacks and then walkouts. Okay, good quick walkouts. Okay, if you have kit, going to do shoulder press. Remember, we're doing these box taps or shoulder press and shoulder press. They're all good. So jumping jacks and walkouts at home. Let's go. On a box tap. 6, 12. Big shoulder press. And back in. Here we go. Yeah, so at home we do jumping jacks, all those walkouts. You've got the luxury of having some kit just to mix it up. 6. And here we go. 2, 6, 12. So everything's 12 and 6. Oh, it's got loads of time. 12. Remember at home if you're doing jumping jacks nice and fast. 12, and then your walkouts. Here we go, walk out and back, stand up, straight back out. Again, if you need to drop these to 4 or 5, that's fine. It's a great CV exercise, as well as working the legs and the upper body. And you don't need to do a press up, this one will work through the upper body. Let's go back up here. 12. Here, shoulder press, using the ball elbows in. So about 20 seconds to go. Still a couple more. 12. And rest. Great work. Okay, next one is our squat thrusts, press up position jacks. We're using a bench. And this time, we're down full sit-ups. But if you're outside and don't have a mat, find it uncomfortable, do those seated crunches again, okay? Okay, here we go. Squat thrust first. About 12, 4, 6, 8, 2, 12. Sit-ups. That's some funny looks. And again, this time we'll do press up position jacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's do some more again. So again, 4 sit-ups. Roll and twist. That's a very nice one, man. Then rock it on the floor. 4, 6, 10, 12. Let's do some more 4 sit-ups. Twist. Go back to our squat thrusts. On the floor. Get a mix of it. Let's do a sit up and reach. Always trying to mix up your abs. Press up position jacks. really feeling is hit your core now. Okay, this time sit up and punch. We are squat thrust on the chair on the start. 20 seconds now. 2. Practice sit-ups. And rest. Brilliant work. That's 6 done. 3 left. That's all. 3. Doing great this morning, folks. Well done. Okay. So this time we're back to our sprints. Let's go sprints. I'm sprinting out back. And you can either do wide squats, squat jacks, or as I'm going to do jump ups. That's all at the top, not like that. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So if you're at home, squat jacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Then we've got a step, jump up, stand up. 1, 2, step down to the other leg. 3, other leg. 4. Brilliant. 2, 10, 12. Remember wide squats or jump up. When we do these jump ups, stand up, step down. Make sure you stand up. Just kind of doing a squat, a jump, squat. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This really one gets me. Killer on the lungs. Right leg. Up. Left leg. Up. Again, if you struggle with this, step up. You're going to make the exercise different. Step up. That's cardiovascular though, isn't it? 2, 4. But maybe you've got to work at your ability, your speed, your pace. So some more jumps. Up. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going, folks. Keep it going. You're doing great. Sprint. 6, 8, 10, 12. Don't slow the sprints down because you don't like this one. Very tempting. Because they both see me. Right, on. So it stands up. Up. Stands up. As you do this squat, at the top. Sprints. Here we go. And rest. Beat by the beeper. That would work, didn't it? Okay, so we're into box taps and any upper body move. So ideally, if you're at home, you haven't got any kit, do this hip bridge, and from this position here, lift the hips up, and up. So you're working through the shoulders. If you've got any kit, bands, balls, anything. So let's go. So box taps or jumping jacks at home. 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And I'm going to use the ball. Just slamming the ball on here. So it's all upper body. Don't need to work the legs. And an aggressive slam back into the floor to work the back. Box taps, it's start 2. Yeah, that's a good upper body exercise. It really gets the heart rate going. 4, 6, one's tough. Remember, dig deep, work as hard as you can. Doesn't matter if you think you're going slow, just keep going. That's all it is. We've all got different speeds, different abilities, just work within yours. Try and push yourself. Make it work. Trump slams. Draw Trump from here. Trump and Farage. Thirty seconds. 30 seconds. Oh, that's cheeky, that one. Remember, any upper body exercise, dips, hip bridge, slams, shoulder press, swings, back rows, anything you got. And rest. Oh, glad that one's over. That's tough. Nearly there, folks. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. So back to our alternate squat thrusts and crunches, or half sits, half sits. Again, if you're on a hard service, do these seated crunches, okay? So again, I'm going to mix it up, all 3 different ones. So let's go, squat thrust first, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Nice and quick, get the heart rate up. Very nice. Press up position jacks. These are all the options, don't go too wide, you're still trying to go quick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. So half sits, I'm going to go for. And it's time. Using the bench. Squat thrust. 2, 12. Walking's coming away. Let's go seated crunches. And get back to squat thrusts on the floor. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Using the half sits. Half sits. So you've got a mat, half sits. Here we go again. Press the position jacks. Remember, look forward. 5, 6, 12. Less than a minute. 50 seconds. We're finished. Can you believe it? Didn't say this one's ever going to finish, did you? It's a beauty. Let's use this. 2, 12. Seated crunches, because we love them. Back on the floor. 30 seconds. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Come on, come on, come on. That's just as much for my benefit. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12. Here we go, last set. Finish them off. Finish them off. And that's a wrap. Go for this bench. Excellent work this morning, folks. Really, really well done. That's good, that one, isn't it? That's a keeper. That's definitely a keeper. Well done, Martin. Well done, Sarah. And Neil. Excellent work this morning. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, and all we need to do is do a few stretches. Okay, so we've got a calf stretch first. I use this bench sit as it's here. Big step back. Force the rear heel into the floor. And check legs. Okay, want to do your hamstring stretch. So hopefully you notice, just like our classes, we're always trying to make the sessions different. And I'm trying to make all the sessions you can use with or without kit, because I know not everybody has kit. I know a lot of people do, but not everybody does. Okay, so we'll just make it as inclusive as possible. We're not even using the same circuits we did in lockdown 1. We're trying to use different ones as well. So they're always different. Right. And as you can see, trying to do as much variety with the exercises, it helps prevent injury. It's better all-round fitness and strength as well, rather than do the same thing, getting repetitive strains and other injuries. That's good. So our next session, this again, if you want to do it again, or just watch Tony get smashed tonight, I mean worked out tonight. If he sees any of this, he's got to be worried. If anyone sees him, tell him to be afraid. Now, Laura, now. Or Claire. And that's his gang. Or is it your gang and you just let him in? Okay, change legs. Down. Okay, and tomorrow, so we've got this next again at 6 o'clock tonight. And then tomorrow is our running club session. But again, it's not a group run, group organised thing. I'll put it out tonight, what the plan is. If you're on the website, I'm on the running group. And you can go down and do it at your own speed. I think lots of people go down about 6:30, 7. So if you see familiar faces, give them a wave like we did on the Downs on Tuesday, which was amazing. Do a chest stretch. It's almost week 1 done, isn't it? It's flown by. Big chest stretch. Okay, you want to do a shoulder stretch. If you can, try and do these sessions outdoors. So rather than trying to do them at home, you get much more. If you even do it in your garden, try and get outside. It's really difficult to do phys in your front room or inside your house. Your house is where you chill out and relax. So it's actually very difficult to go, just do it in front of the telly. But that's where your mind will go, that's where I chill. And you're trying to jump around like an idiot and do phys. It actually makes it really difficult to do. So if you can, try and do them outdoors, whether it's in your garden, in the parks, come down and use the seafront, loads of furniture down here. And in the parks, loads of furniture we can do, or use for your step-ups and jump-ups and all that sort of stuff. And again, it just gives you a proper buzz again. You know, we do outdoor fitness, so come out and do it. It's great. Look at this. I know, I had to face it this way because of the weather, the wind. Look. It's great, isn't it? It's alright, I am Mr. Positive. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, folks, and we'll see you at the next one.